What's up, everybody? So today's video request: people shitting on adults who live with their parents. So let's get on into that topic. Thank you for the request, by the way. We live in a world where everything is just so expensive, everything is just so hard, and people just slack to understand. Not everyone has the same life. Life may be easy for you, let's say, doesn't mean it's going to be easy for that person. You know, everyone's got different lives. There's people that are richer than one another. There's people that are poorer than one another, which is what honestly makes life suck, because why can't it be equal? That's the thing. That's why life really sucks, the main reason, you know. But you got people be shaming people because they still live with their parents. What are you, man? You're 25 years old, or you're 30 years old, or you're 40, however, and you still live at home with your parents. Mind your business. Don't worry about it. Who cares if they live with their parents? That's the thing that gets me. People always get into other people's business. Don't worry about that person. Worry about yourself. The way the economy is today, I don't know how people even have the ability to move out of their parents' house. And if so, congratulations. But in today's life, seeing that more of a thing, it makes sense. It's a puzzle that actually makes sense. You see how harder life's getting. You see how more expensive life's getting. You see how one job's literally shit today. You got to have 3 or 4 more of them. And just maybe you'll make just enough just to, you know, pay those bills off, if even. So you guys see the pattern here on why it's becoming more of a thing. Look at life. It's becoming harder. It's becoming more stressful. Not everyone has the ability to handle that. Like me, it's hard. And I admit it's hard. I at least have the, you know, decency to admit it. People are just too quick to judge on someone. Meanwhile, you don't know what's going on behind closed doors of that person. But yet, you could easily just go down their throat, belittle them. You still live with your parents, or vice versa, this or that or this, whatever it is. Meanwhile, you don't know what that person's going through. You don't know what his or her life's all about. People just assume they know everything when they don't even know jack damn shit. Today's life, I don't know how anyone could be able to move out of their parents today. It's just hard. It's difficult. Look at the economy. Look at the way everything is. It's just so damn expensive. And then yet you got people belittling one another. Life already sucks as it is, and then you have idiots that gotta belittle one another and make things even worse. Mental illness is not taken seriously. You know, a lot of people be like, oh, I don't want to hear that mental bullshit or whatever the hell. Meanwhile, maybe I don't want to hear what you got to say of why I still live with my parents or this or, you know, whatever, you know. People don't understand everyone's got problems in life, which life itself is a big problem. And that's the thing with parents too. Parents bring us into this prison, into this piece of crap world. And then one day just expect us all to figure it out one day. Figure out how we're going to just survive, be able to move out, just go on and just accept life just the way it is, with no problems whatsoever. You know, thanks, Mom and Dad, you gave me life. I'll figure it out. I'll see a way. I'll find a way to try to survive on my own. Like, you know, that attitude. You know, parents are the biggest problem of, you know, why the kids go through hell, obviously. No one has to be here. And that's true. Nobody has to be here. It all just happened. That's the biggest thing on why life honestly sucks, because none of us asked for this. This was just a headache that we all just been dumped into without our will. I ain't asked for this. Nobody asked for this. I'm sure if anyone, well, at least I know I would, if, let's say I'm still in the belly, the womb, whatever you want to call it, and I seen a glimpse image of what this is all about, I wouldn't even try and come out. I'll try and hold back in the stomach, man. push, push. No thanks, I'm staying right here. Miscarriage it is. Yeah, all kidding aside. But like, no one asked to be here. Now we're here, and now we got to just accept the way everything is. And if not, we get put down, we get belittled, we get this, that, blah, blah, blah. Everyone's different in life. That's the thing people don't understand. Just that you like this shit doesn't mean I like it. And just that I don't like it doesn't mean you may not, you may like it, whatever. Everyone's different. That's the thing people just won't ever be able to understand. I mean, it's just, I say this so many times, when you're not even born yet, your parents already got your life planned out on what you're going to literally do. You're not even born yet. You're not even here yet. And they're already discussing what your future is going to be on, what you're going to do, what colleges you're going to be, you name it, what career you're going to be jumping into. You're not even born yet. They don't even know if you're going to be born healthy yet. And they already got this all figured out. They could have this plan all figured out, and then the baby could just die. It could be a miscarriage or something goes wrong. Whoops, all that plan, I guess you got to throw it down the garbage can now, huh? It didn't happen, which in my opinion, I find the baby's lucky if that happens, because once you're born here, and this is the hell you got to deal with, whether you like it or not, you're here. That's literally the way it is. It's like we just gotta accept the way it is, no questions asked. It's like they don't want us. I always love to say this, you can't see the whole picture. You gotta just look straight like a stupid horse. And I like horses, don't get me wrong, but that's literally the vision we have. They don't want us to see the whole picture. They don't want us to see, the clues, the obviouses, the obviouses. But it's like, this is how it's gonna go down. I just had you. You're going to go to school. You're going to get an education. Now you're going to go to some good university, get a nice career going, and you're going to survive. You're going to be on your own, It's crazy. It's just, I say to myself, it's just disgusting how this all is. It's disgusting. It's like we got to have the pressure, and we got to try and figure out what we're going to do. Parents just bring us here, so we have all the pressure and stress and responsibilities. You're just passing the mess on. That's all you're doing by reproducing. That's why I'm a full-time anti-natalist. And I'm happy to be. And everyone should honestly be following my footsteps here too. Of course, I can't tell people what to do, but it is the right thing to do. Especially in today's life. It's the right friggin' thing to do. I would never want to have a kid and just one day say, all right, son, or if it's a girl, whatever, and just say, all right, so this is the stuff you got to do. Get moving, man, because one day you got to be on your own. I'll just feel like a true piece of shit inside, knowing that I brought someone here and now one day they got to figure it all out on their own. I mean, I can help him or her to some degree, but at some point he or she's got to be all on their own. I'm going to die, and whatever happens, happens. I'm long gone. I mean, it's selfish. It's selfish if you ask me. So this is where it all goes back, where people belittling you that you still live with your parents. Yeah, don't worry about it. I'm just saying in general, like with the video requests, people can't mind their business. People got to say something about everything. Worry about your stupid life. Don't worry about his or her life. Yeah, so she's still living with her papa or her mama or whoever. You don't know what financial state he or she's in, or what mental state. That's the thing people slack to understand, the mental state. Mental illness is a serious thing. And when I say mental illness, I'm not saying where you're mentally ill, where you're unstable, where you're just gonna go around blowing up something. I'm not saying that type of mental. I'm saying mental. Some people have really bad depression. People have bad anxiety. That's like me. I have really bad anxiety, and I feel like the anxiety just gets so bad where it's just hard to function. It's hard to cope to things, especially when it's at its full peak performance of torment. When the anxiety is bad, it's hard to get things accomplished. It's hard. People don't understand because they may not have it. Or you know what it is too, some people have anxiety and be like, I have it, I'm still doing it, but maybe my case is stronger where I suffer more. You could have a whole different, anxiety comes in so many waves. I'm not saying every anxiety is bad. I'm not saying that it isn't, but there's worse cases. There's worse cases of it. And there's some cases of it where it could literally ruin somebody's ability to function. It could ruin somebody's ability to function in this, to the point where it's hard for them to hold a job or even get a job. Some may need to go on disability, if that's even a thing. I mean, that's why I feel like disability should be a thing for mental illness. You know, it's bad. People don't understand. When you don't have something that someone else has, you don't understand. Some people do, a lot of people don't. But all they do right away is just know how to criticize someone. Oh, snap out of it, all this, all that. Go in my shoes, live in my shoes. Now you know what I'm talking about. That's the only way people truly understand. Other than that, they'll just never get it. They'll never fucking get it. And that's for me sometimes. The anxiety just gets so bad, it's hard to function, it's hard to stay motivated, it's just hard to do things. There's times I work out, there's times I slack off because the anxiety gets so bad and it makes me unmotivated. Instead of motivated, it takes it all away. A lot of people say you got to fight it. Yeah, it's not easy. Make it sound like it's so fucking easy. Yeah, you just fight it, man. Yeah, like it's nothing. If that was the case, obviously I would win the battle. I'm sure we would all win the battle if it was simple. But that's the thing, it's not. People make it sound like it is, but it's not. And that's what sucks. That's what sucks. So this is where I'm trying to say nobody knows what goes on in people's lives. And right away you got morons, because like I said, ignorance is bliss. They say water's the strongest force of the face of the earth or whatever. Excuse me. It is, but I think stupidity even beats water. Stupidity is the number one strongest force of the face of the earth. I've said this in previous videos and I'll say it again. It's the truth. Water comes second. Water is very powerful. Mother Nature is very powerful. But nothing could be as powerful as stupidity. Stupidity comes a long way. All kidding aside, man. Nothing could beat stupidity. Nothing. Nothing stronger than stupidity. Stupidity outrules everything. It's the truth. It's just the fucking cold truth. It's one thing I can't stand is people that make life seem like it's no big deal when it's an extremely big deal. I can't stand people that feed you lies saying, oh, you can't think like that, oh, you can't, whatever the hell, They try to be a positive Peter, which, hey, we all want to be positive, but the truth is we're all surrounded by negativity. That's one thing people just don't want to admit. Life itself is negative. That's something people just never want to admit. And when you start talking this type of way, you're automatically labeled as negative, sick, depressed, get help, whatever the hell, When, no, life needs help, people. Life always needed help. Life will always need help. But the sad thing is, life won't ever get help. Life won't ever get the help it needs because us idiots in general just don't allow it. The way everything is, it's impossible. It's too corrupted. It's too far gone to be saved. That's the truth, honestly. Could it be saved? I don't know. That's a question I don't know. I don't know if I can answer that, actually. But the way things are going, no. Doesn't look like it's possible in any way, form, or it definitely doesn't look like it's something that's ever going to actually happen. A lot of people think, when are things going to get better? And personally, hate to spoil it, but I don't think things are ever going to get better. Of course, I hope to be wrong, but if anything, things are just going to get worse. Nothing changes for the better. Everything just changes for the worse. Just gets worse. That's why while I'm here, I'm just hoping I hold on as best as possible. It's like riding a roller coaster. Only thing I'm not enjoying this roller coaster. It's just a roller coaster that I can't wait to get off of. That's what life feels like. A roller coaster that I just can't wait to get off of. I just wish I could lift the bar or whatever the hell you call that thing that comes down and just hop the hell off and don't even look back at it. That's life. That's how I look at it. It's just a roller coaster that I didn't even want to get on this damn ride. I was forced to get on this ride. You ever heard that saying, like, where you go to an amusement park and someone forces you to go on this ride? You don't really want to do it. It's scary. It's terrifying. Well, that's life. Life is a roller coaster no one asked to go on. And here we are. Just waiting for the damn roller coaster to go back to the station. I mean, how long is this damn track, man? I mean, I feel like I've been going on these loops for God knows how long. When are we going to go back to the station and get off and go to heaven, so they say? Or just non-existent, so they say. That'll be the station. Seriously, man. That's literally my saying every day. Every day. And I'm sure it's a lot of you people here, too. Can't say I blame you, man. We relate. We relate in so many ways. It's just, this is how we should all be thinking because it's the truth of what you see. I don't understand why people don't see it for what we do, I'm tired of feeling like I'm crazy. Well, I know I'm not crazy, but I'm tired of people thinking I'm crazy. I'm tired of people thinking I'm negative. I'm tired of people thinking I'm just lazy or whatever the hell that comes in mind when, I'm not crazy. I'm not sick in the head. I see for what it all is. I could be lazy sometimes. That I'll admit, maybe sometimes. But you get what I'm trying to say. I don't feel there's anything wrong with us people for what we see in our vision. I just don't see anything wrong with it. We're not dark. We're not negative. We're just real. We're just realistic. We just see for what it is. That's it. That's all it is to it. We don't need therapy. Maybe we need therapy if you get my drift. We need therapy out of here. I don't know. You get what I'm trying to say, We don't need help. What we're trapped in needs the help. And that ain't ever gonna get helped. Seriously, it's not. What do? All we can say is we just try and take it day by day. That's the saying, Say just hang in there, hold on tight, man. That's where the roller coaster part comes back into mind, We're just holding on to dear life. That's how I feel in this life. We're just holding on to dear life. We just don't know what tomorrow's gonna bring us. We don't know. We don't know what hell awaits us in the future. But sadly, there's some sort of hell that will be awaiting us, sadly, in the future. And this is what ruins our present moment, our present well-being, because we're always constantly thinking, and this is going a little off topic, but this is constantly thinking about the future or, things that did happen to you in the past. We can never just stay at this very moment. There's always worries, worrying, stress, misery. That's all it is. That's all life offers us. What kind of gift is that? What kind of good ticket is that? Is that a ticket worth taking? That's a ticket I want to rip and shred. I don't want no part of this ticket. This ain't no fucking gift. I'm just trapped here to the very end. And God knows all the hell I'm going to go through while I'm trapped here. We got to go decades and decades and decades living this meaningless bullshit. And I hate to say it like that, but it's the truth. There's more negative than positive. That's all you hear. I don't even bring up the news anymore in my videos because I say that so many times, which is so fucking true. When do you ever hear anything positive on the news? When do you hear anything positive about anything? There's always something bad going on in life. Because the truth is that people just slack to admit life itself is honestly bad. It's bad. This ain't no gift here. Never was. And never will be. But I think I made my point across, people. Anyway, I'm going to wrap it up for now. Love you all, man. Hope everyone's hanging on to that roller coaster as best as possible. Hopefully soon we'll all go to the station and we could finally rest in peace, like so they say. Sadly, that we can't do now. We got to actually be dead to rest in peace. But let's just hope for that station, man. That's all we can do. Just hang on. There's going to be a lot of loops, unfortunately. There's going to be a big hill. Oh, shit. Now we're going upside down. But just hold on, man. Try not to puke. I know it's hard. Trust me. I know it's hard. But you got this, people. At least I hope. I shall try to do the same. Fist pump, everyone. Love you all. Peace out.